is our episode 10 of our native PHP series, and in today's video, we are finally doing something really exciting. We are going to convert our Laravel app into a real Android app step by step. So we don't need Android development, no Kotlin, no Java, just pure Laravel. And by the end of this video, you will able to install your app on your mobile device. So there are some of the software and packages and dependencies that you need to install. And these are, I'll show you step by step. So first you just simple go to this Android side and Android Studio side, and you need to install Android Studio, and it will give you Android SDK, emulator and build tools. And then you just simple set up this, and here are all the guides mentioned here. Okay, so you need to set up this, and after installing Android Studio, first you do is like open it and install the Android SDK. Okay, and you just simple go to the open Android Studio, go to SDK manager and install SDK platforms and SDK tools. Okay, so SDK is basically required to build Android apps, and then you can go to this command tools Android Studio side as well, and you can install it from here as well. Okay, so just simple install any of this and set up this in your project. And also we have this SDK manager setup guide as well here, and also you need to install NDK, and this is required for native PHP, and you need to set up this as well. Okay, so now after installing all this, I'll show you. I already installed all these things, so I just simple go to my Android, and here you can see I have a build tools, command line tools, emulator, NDK, and platform tool, system images, all the things setups here. And also you need to after installing all this, you need to set up this in your set up the path in the environmental variables as well. So I just simple go to my environmental variables, and these are in the path section. You need to pass here the emulator, platform tools, and latest pins, all the things here as well. Okay, so now I already installed all these things and everything is set up now. And now what we do here is like I just simple go to my open my IDE and tell you how you can convert your Laravel app into Android. Here I just simple open my IDE, and within the IDE I just simple open the folder, and it is episode 10 as because this is our episode 10. And I just simple open the terminal, and within this what we do here is like we just simple create a fresh Laravel project, and we just simple create it by using this command, just composer create project Laravel / mobile app. And here I just simple pass here the version of Laravel 12.0, and just simple click on enter, and it will start creating my project. And then after it we will convert this into mobile app, and we have to wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and then we can see it set up. And now what I'll do here is like I just simple navigate to my project, and for this simple uses cd mobile app. Okay, so everything is right within it. And now I just simple clear it. Okay, and now within this what we do is now we need to install native PHP mobile package, and for this I just simple use here this command, composer require native PHP / mobile. Okay, just click on enter, and it start installing, and this will create a clean Laravel app, and we can convert this into mobile app. Okay, so basically this package allow Laravel to run as a mobile app, and it bundles PHP plus Android environment. Okay, so we have to wait for it, and then we can start. It will set up, and now what I'll do here is like I just simple clean it. Okay, sorry, I just simple clear it. So in this video I'll make the steps of creating APK, and we follow that to build to make it. Okay. So here, what I'll do here in our third step is that we just simple set up native PHP Android. And for this, I just simple use here this command PHP artisan native install Android. Just click on enter. And when we prompt enter, it will ask here what should your app bundle ID should be. So this app bundle ID should set up in this env file. So I just simple pass here the same app bundle ID, that is this. Just copy this and paste this here. You can change it as well. So I just simply click on enter, and here you can see it show me here setup native PHP ID is in your env, and here I'll show you this is our native PHP app ID. Okay, so this is our unique app ID like Play Store apps, and we must follow and reverse this domain format. Okay. Okay, so this is it, and it automatically open this GitHub repo of mobile air as well, but we don't need this. And so now here you can see it show me here native PHP and from Laravel new to App Store, and here it show me the documentation links as well. Okay, so that's great, amazing. And now in our step 4, what we do here is like I just simple clear it, and we need to connect Android SDK and NDK. Okay, and for this, what I'll do here is like I just simple go to my app, native PHP, and go to here Android, and this is our mobile apps files. And go after going to Android, I just simple go open my local dot properties, and here within it we need to set up the path for SDK and NDK. Okay, and as you can see, I have SDK and NDK already set up and install. So I just simply go to my this Android, and here are my path of NDK. Okay, and this is my NDK that is in here, and also I have SDK in my PC install as well. Okay, so I just simply pass here the path of that. Here my SDK and DK paths. Okay, so these are my path, and now we successfully configure this, and you need to make sure that these path exist. Okay, so SDK is for basically Android tool, and NDK required for native PHP and PHP runtime. Okay, just close this, and now what we do is we need to fix our NDK version in our build file as well. And for this I just simply go to my Android, and then go to the app, and here is our file build dot gradle, and here I just simply open it and search here the NDK version, and here you can see it is mentioned NDK version 27.0, but I have the NDK version that is here is 28. Okay, this one. Okay, so we need to add this, and for this I just simple updated like 28 2.13676358. Okay, so you need to make sure this as well, and just save this, and it is 28.2.13676 and 35. Okay, 8. Okay, and you need to make sure that you install the NDK version, and otherwise if you don't pass here the exact version, then it will fail. Okay, so now our fifth step is clear, and now what we do is now we have to do our step 6, and it is basically error prevention. And on Windows usually when we are building the Android app APK, then it will give us the composer timeout error, and we need to fix that. And for this I just simply close all these files, and we just simply go to the vendors, and after going to vendors you just simple go to the native PHP, and it is this. And after going to native PHP, we just simple go to the um, mobile, and we are in the mobile, and then go to the SRC, and after going to SRC, just go to the trades, and in the trades, I just simple open my file that is prepares build. So we need to uh, prevent the timeout error here, and for this I just will search here 300. So basically by default timeout time is set to 300. We need to increase it to 1800. Okay, just save this, and we just simply increase it to 30 minutes. Okay, just close this, and now, we just simple setup increase the time as well, because building APK take time. Just close this, and now what we do is we just simple generate our app credentials, and for this, we just simple use here this command. Just navigate to project, and I'll use here this command, that is this credentials Android. Just click on enter, and now here you can see it is asking me the key store file name as well. So we need to pass here the key store file name here. So I just will pass here for now test.jks. So you can pass here any other name as well. So I just simply change here to like mobile app dot jks. Just click on enter, and here it show me the app key. So I just pass here 12, and here it asks me the password. So I just will pass here this password, and also we need to enter again, and we need to enter again here as well. And here it asks me name, pass here this name, and organization. So I just will pass here this, and in the city I just will pass here IS, and in the state I just pass here PU, and in the country I just pass here PK. Okay, and the certificate validity 20 years. Okay, so now this is it, and here you can see it show me here the Android key store file and APK and password and key lines is all generated. Okay, so just I will close this vendor and go to the env. I'll show you from here. Now you can see these are my Android key store configuration. Okay, so that's great, amazing. So now what it'll do here is it generate the mobile app dot jks. Okay, so this jks file is required to build and sign the APK. So that's why it create this. So it is in credentials mobile app.jks. So what I'll do here is like I just simply copy this path and go to my env and paste this path here. So I just simply copy this again and pass this here and pass this slash here for the path. Okay, and now it will get this mobile app.jks file. Okay, so now everything is now set, and we just simple now create the APK, and for now when we are going to create the APK, so I have just this resources welcome.plate.php file here. So it will show me this welcome page here. Okay, so we can change this as well, and I just will pass here like uh, build APK, and here in the heading I just will pass here this APH1 we successfully build APK. Okay, that's it. Just say this, and now what I'll do here is like we just simple build our APK, and for this, I just simple use here this command for building it. PHP at is a native package Android. So I just simple click on it. And now here you can see it is showing me key store and key alliances and copying Laravel source. And now it will, after it will create the composer and building the composer assets, and then it build the Gradle, and then it automatically open our APK file. Okay, so we have to wait for it, and then I'll show you. Without any error, without any issue, it built the APK, and it automatically opened this APK file location in the folder as well, that is here, and everything is correct, and it does not have an issue, and without an issue we can successfully build this APK. Okay, so now I just simple show you from the mobile app. This APK I'll send in the mobile application, and then I'll show you installing this APK and showing this welcome page on the mobile application. Okay, so let's go there. This is my APK, so I just simple download it. So it's downloaded. So I just simple click on it, and it is showing me here this file must be harmful. So, but you need to pass here the permission to open external file as well. So I just simple open the file, and it is now installing, and here it is showing me, do you want to install this app? So I just pass here install, and it is installing. And after installation, we need to scan the app. So I just simple scan app here. We can open this from here as well, and it's opening. And now here you can see it is showing me the same as it is thing that we pass on the welcome page. That is, we successfully built the APK. So this is just the basic thing and basic example of creating the APK file of this native PHP app. And in this video, we done all these things without any error and without any things. And if you are facing any issue building this, you can contact me as well. So this is just an example. And now you can convert any Laravel app into mobile application and run this on your mobile as well. And also here you can see I just simple open, this is the app icon that is installed, and I'll just simple open it, and it show me here this our app. So this is it, and this is how we can build the APK. And in this video, we built a real production ready mobile application with native PHP, and we just convert our Laravel app into a real Android APK. And this is it. This is how you can convert your Laravel app into a real mobile application. And I hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.